to increase the farm of your cores. Bless you.
Sorry about that. Yeah, Adroit, I mean, both teams are pretty solid late game, but I will say Adroit feels a lot better. You know, our Magnus as a support top lane, Cypher takes a few hits, but he's not gonna die. Like, Troll is just the strongest carry in this game.
Yeah, I mean, that's not hard to beat a Core Silencer. I am a little bit dubious of the Core Silencer. He is farming quite nicely, though, 31 and 10, and he's going to be able to steal a lot of int from these guys. Troll Warlord, I think, the lowest int gain in the game, right?
Was it 1.4, I think? He's one. Holy shit, what an idiot.
Yeah, so he's did not pass kindergarten. This man. Actually, the Troll Warlord lore is hilarious, because it's basically you, Twitch chat. That's a little mean. I didn't mean that, but I kind of did. But anyway, it's basically he just lives in his mother's basement and he's a troll and he gets angry. Like that's literally the lore of Troll Warlord. It's hilarious. It's so good.
Prepare to be clipped.
I don't care.
I know. How dare he insult other people? You know,
dare he insult Twitch chat.
He's not insulting me. He's insulting other people.
Yeah, that's exactly right. That's exactly right.
I just happened to be there. Your pod's gonna steal this big stack, actually.
Hold up, they actually are gonna contest this quite a bit here. There you go, blowing through those refraction charges with the ion shell, and look at that astral step. The burst damage is there, and that's first blood. 4 heroes involved, but why not?
I mean, we're very worth it taking out that mid lane, the most farmed hero. That was super worth it. But your pod's getting a bit greedy. He's like, he saw the stack. He was like juicy. You know, I like him thick. Went for it and cost him his life.
Yeah, it really did. Ion Shell is going to take... I don't know if you can farm this with level 3 Ion Shell. That's going to take a long time here for Bach. He needs to be a bit careful because he can easily get murdered by this stack.
I'm surprised he doesn't just use a smoke. You know, he can just smoke and do this.
Oh, yeah, that's not a bad idea. I mean, this is bordering on like Necro Ancients farming here. Like, come back when you got another level or two, I think.
Oh, don't remind me of that cliff. You know, you'd cliff Necro, just turn on his Heartstopper, and that's it.
No, not even. You didn't even need to cliff him. You would just stand here, because Heartstopper Aura would not aggro the creeps. So you would level it first, and then just stack it 3 times, and they would eventually die, because it's. And you got farmed. You would have like a lot of net worth. I remember Leaf Eater. You trolled my games. I did it once. It was really good.
Well, LC has phase boots now. We only got 1 kill into this game. This is the EU. This is EU, man. I'm telling you, it's not.
This is CN now. Still level 2 here on the Shaker. And he just murdered a courier, actually. Mac with the haste rune. Now we'll run him down. We still don't even have Aftershock leveled, however, as the Aether not going to be able to find. Yeah. Nice bit of damage in from Mac, but he's just going to be forced to walk this one away in heat.
Your Pudge died to Mac, and yet Mac is still behind on levels. That just tells you a lot, you know? But, oh, they did get the shovel, one of the best items you can get. Just keep the shovel on, like, even if you're not going to use it, keep it in your backpack and just use it every 2 minutes, because those free bounty runes add up tremendously.
They are very good. Yep, they're very good.
Because either you're going to get a salve worth 100 gold, or 2 TP scrolls worth 100 gold. No, sorry, salve is like 110, sorry. Or you're going to get a creep, that's the worst one, but the rest are all good.
But then you get 7 gold.
Yes, but the actual point of that creep is that if you're stuck in your high ground, you can't go out, you can farm neutral items that way with this creep.
That would be insane. Normally what I use it for is if there's an axe that battle hungers me, I just dig up a creep. Here we go. Nice bit of stun there. They're going to try and contest as the cookie will come out onto Bach. Cannot get the surge off. They will kill the Grandma at least, as Mac with the Astral Step is going to be on his way out. Does have that Arcane Curse applied as well as the Trap Slow. There's the Dissimulate trying to at least increase the gap. I think he is. That's a very good another Astral Spirit, but see him out coming through. Aether Remnant Remnant. Oh my goodness, this Arcane Curse doing so much work here. Cirque, I mean, Sure, silencer carry, but 15 ints just temporarily stolen.
He's maxing out. Yeah, he's maxing out that glaive. That hits hard, and it lasts for 40 seconds, I think, when you get hit. So it's not like you're gonna. It's like the old OD, you know. Just don't stop hitting me. Just don't do that. Well, so we get a 2 for 2, and silencer's on the board with that instill. You got infinite scaling on the onside, by the way. You got silencer and you got LC.
Yeah, we just need a pudge. We need a pudge,
a
we need
slark.
a slark, and an undying, not really, I guess. Temporary.
Yeah. Trying to think of someone who can also get a benefit of.
There we go.
Nice.
Underlord. Sorry, we're missing kills, but it's okay because we're talking about team steal your stats or steal your damage, infinite scaling. Alright, what are the levels of our supports here? Okay, Earthshaker 8 atomes, so he's level 5, but Grandma is going to be stuck behind here at level 4. Still lagging a bit compared to the 6 here on the mag. Level 8 is going to be the most important one here when he can finally max the Empower.
Troll Warlord still farming up a storm. Already has the Yash. You're going to go for the SNY because, you know, it gives you that 16 resistance, and you're going to go for BKB. I love that. I am still strongly on the Adroid side because I think late game you have support Magnus. You also have the support Shadow Demon. That's a save, strong save, as well as a strong RP. I'm not really sure how I feel about the Void Spirit and the Darkseid, but Darkseid is about to have a mechanism. I feel like that's a weird timing between the teams. Like the Darkseid gets the mech, but you're not gonna stick as 5 because Troll doesn't do that.
Yeah, you're right.
So it's odd time, weird way of time things.
But then what do you go for instead? A blink in the meantime? A helm, maybe?
Well, the thing is, I mean, the mech is still going to be useful 10 minutes from now. It's just going to be a little bit less useful.
But that's what I'm saying, is I feel like you'd rather get something immediately useful.
I know. I agree as well.
I think a helm would do him good, because you got the cute little combo of you find a little stompy boy, you give him surge, and then you send him off to the races.
Like, go boy, I'm right behind you. He just dies before he gets there. Like, no, daddy. Alright. Earthshaker, he is level 5, still not level 6, but he's farming up this. He just reached level 6. Wants to get a Blink Dagger. It seems like it's going to be another farming game. LC, still no duels. Silencer, he's going to go for the 4th.
Void Spirit's first item, Medallion. And then the Yules.
Interesting. Medallion. He's not known for his physical damage, is he? I mean, he does have the Astral.
Astral Step, yes, very good, but he's way off from that 25 talent that gives it the crit. I mean, I still think Medallion minus armor is good in any scenario, especially when you've got a big physical damage carrier such as Troll, especially now that Cleave does take into account armor. So it's good, you know, don't get me wrong, but...
TA going for that early death. So like, yeah, both teams are like, you know, they'll just farm. Troll though pulling further and further, very slowly. He's only like 700 or 800 gold ahead of the TA, but slowly he's getting further and further ahead. And I still think he's the most dangerous hero in this game.
They go for the wraparound next year. They will spot play hard, maybe trying to bait them forward to smoke them high ground. In comes the Blink Dagger here from Cypher. They will be able to get the kill. Global Silence to follow up as well. Will stop the disruption from coming through. So lots of ultis committed there just for one person, but it's a kill on the mid laner, so they will take those. Cookie just to get play hard away as he was demonic first. Now Bach is going to be joining the fight. Mechanism not going to be too much use now to the very, very dead. What's his name?
Echo is available.
Echo is available. Oh, he's going to use it solo. There's going to be the RP onto 2, and now fighting. He's actually going to be the Troll. He's actually able to make pretty quick work there of the grab. A Cirque as well will fall here. The ulti did get off before he stole too much ins. That'd be a very unfortunate. So it's a 2 for 2.
But a double kill for, yeah, it's 2 cores for Core Sport, but it's a double kill for the Troll, so I feel all things come out, it's a bit even. You know, although they do lose int, because Silencer was involved in both those kills, he steals 4 int from that. So he feels pretty good. By the way, sometimes when you're quiet, I'm like, does he have a banana? Is it the banana?
I told you that in confidence.
What? The guy eats a banana. It's nothing wrong with it. You're eating a banana.
Very good blink out. That's a blink reveal as well out from Goomy here, the position 4. He got that quite quickly. And actually, Blink Dagger reveal, I feel like, on Cypher. So earlier today, I think we've seen Legion in both games, I want to say, before?
Yeah.
Or at least one of them?
I think. First game for sure, she went for the early pipe, but yeah, you were discussing the blink dagger. Go ahead.
Yeah, so the blink dagger. So this time, this is the more old school, I want to say, Legion build. We're not going to go the Vlads, we're not going to go the pipe, we're not going to go, what's another item sometimes you'll see before?
I'm triggered. Just use it already, please.
Instead, we're going to go blink into the blade mail. So it's a bit more of your standard sort of old style. But I think that's good, though. I think that's going to be good for them this game. Because I think they got plenty of burst damage here, coupled with the TA, who's about to finish off her Desolator. So they'll be able to get these early duels and hopefully try and snowball that away and steal the tempo out from the Void Spirit.
Dire has some of the best neutral items there for tier 2. They got People's Gift, Vambrace, Philosopher's Stone, as well as the net. Like, this is the best you can get.
They're going to land a kill here on Play Hard as well, most certainly. There we are, pretty easy.
Like, RNG could not have been kinder to Adroid, and yeah, saw that kill. And Play Hard really needs to get that blink dagger going. He's actually very close. Radiant still only has the People's Gift, which is also a good one, but I don't know if they'll be able to get as, you know, the RNG on their side as much as Adroid.
And Android as well, they're beginning to pump the damage to this tier 2 tower. The fervor stacks, I mean, you may fortify, but it will only make him angrier.
Yeah, Shadow Demon with Philosopher's Stone means that he's going to have that extra 60 GPM. Not a big deal, honest to God. It's like not the biggest deal in the world, but it's nice to know that you're getting a little bit more gold. You don't have to worry.
They've scouted the Roche actually. Mass TPs here for the tier 2s respectively. Can they finish it in time though? The Desolator is up. They're going to be a bit too late here. They had a ward up as well. Watching them walk into the pit, instead tried to push their luck down bottom, so they didn't get the tower and they couldn't contest the Roche. That could be really crucial here.
Yep, 17 minutes, so I think Adroid will want to not fight for the next few minutes. Do they have any big items coming? Nothing, not really. Like, there's no real big items. They finished the Euls on the Void Spirit, Darkseer's far from the Greaves. There's no like giant item coming out. Troll's kind of close to the BKB, but other than that, it's gonna be like Neon being able to set the tempo, because I don't think Adroid wants to fight.
I'm still just incredibly surprised on how both offlaners, both the Darkseer as well as the Legion, they're going for these old style builds. Remember in the draft, I was talking about how this is the old Darkseer. You just farm a bunch of the map, you push around. Sometimes you get bots, but more than likely you get the Greaves, you get a bunch of auras. I presume he's going to build the Vlad. It's just way too good this game to pass up on, even though, you know, he's not going to be karate chopping too much.
Some decent items found on Neon's side. I like them. Well, yeah, but Snapfire is only level 7 this game. I don't think we've even seen an ulti from her.
No, not yet. We've seen one Echo Slam. It was a one-man Echo Slam, but it's a good use. Speaking of Earthshaker, now has that Blink Dagger. So we could be looking for a fight here, and I'm not sure with the Aegis and the Deso. It's a big power spike here for this TA. About to get that 15 talent too. I'm not sure if this is a fight you really want to be taking if you're Team Android.
But no BKB. You know, it's like without the BKB, you can kill the TA twice. It's just going to be a bit difficult.
I feel like the Echo is just really scary. You've got Cypher behind, nearly having finished off the Blade Mail too. You know what else I've been seeing a lot actually on offlaners, especially melee offlaners, is you start with dual Ring of Protection.
Oh yeah, we were mentioning that yesterday during the stream, and I don't quite get it myself, because again, I don't play the offlane much, but I mean, it must have insane value, right?
Yeah.
It must be worth a lot.
Alright,
I guess you make a buck.
Yeah, the trap's been set here. We'll see if they take the bait. Legion off in the trees, TA invisible, first one to show will be the Shadow Demon. Decisively has some sort of detection. They'll make the jump onto him now. The rest of the team a little bit farther behind, but Disruption can buy himself a bit of time, but not nearly enough.
Poor Shadow Demon. That's the life of a position 5 sometimes.
It surely is. Oh, there's no RP yet. There it is. Now on to 2. Global Silence to follow up. It's too late. The BKB already out from the Shore Warlord, as well as the, well, just really the BKB is all he needed there. They're going to be able to kill 2 heroes nearly immediately. And wow, they've actually found the TA. I didn't see who quite made the jump here. Presumably just Yule's into plenty of lockdown here as Yopash now on retreat. He's got no support whatsoever. The rest of the team forced to him at him, going for the TP out. And Mana too angry to focus, as he will now turn back and murder TA.
So this is a scary thing about Neon. One of the things that I consider that makes Silencer such a good support and such a kind of bad offlaner, core, is that as a support, being able to interrupt, using one of your spells to interrupt the enemies from doing damage, doing spells is great, but if you're a core, you don't really want to use most of the time because it doesn't add you want to use it, but it doesn't add damage. It doesn't like make you hit harder in any way. And it's the same thing I feel towards Naga Sign, whereas Asleep is just a pause button. It doesn't really usually change the outcome by that much. So silence. So you can see just now he threw the global silence.
They found a hero too. Very nice skewer.
Play hard.
And there's Demonic Purge, Astral Step. I prescribe you a case of death.
Yeah, so you can see like the silence, he global silence. Android, where do they go? Hey, we'll just BKB. Like literally, an item we were gonna get already counters your ultimate. So
well, and here's the thing as well. Troll actually BKB'd before the global silence came out, so he was affected by the silence. But what does he care? Yep. He's already got whirling axes, and there's already Empower on him. He's like, okay, that's fine. I don't need spells. I don't use them.
Yeah, he's an idiot. He don't really care if he silences him.
Exactly right. Yeah. Here they go.
Wait, well, and another thing about silencers is that hero doesn't farm that fast. Like, alright, Natsumi does have BKB though.
Poor staff.
He's got BKB, he's got ultimate. They don't really have enough to lock him down unless they can get that Snapfire in. And Magus RP in 10 seconds.
Quick shout out to Boomy though. Oh my goodness. Boomy on the RP on the mag. Been fine and setting up so many of these kills. 0 and 7 on a support mag. You can't ask for much more, man. You can't ask for much more. Just constantly there.
Smoke, maybe? From Neon? Oh well, they might take this and then smoke because they're all huddled together, you know?
Yeah, it seems about right. You know, no.
He hasn't used the shovel!
No.
He is not. Kill me, he's not using the shovel.
Can I get a refund on my MMR wager? Because
no,
if I had known they wouldn't use shovel, Cypher.
That is a big deal. I feel like I should give you because that's such a big thing, but he's not. Why did you not? What? How could they? Oh god.
Alright, here's the smoke. Classic SCA fashion. They have a little bit of vision here. Roche, not quite up yet. They go back into their own jungle. Yopaj goes, alright, screw this, I'm gonna farm. Break smoke, maybe bait. But down bottom, I almost thought they were smoked themselves or Android, so just gonna keep pushing. They're gonna do their own thing.
The way he's been holding shovel just disappoints me. Unlike the Mercedes-Benz sedan, which is just an amazing car. So if you also brought to you by ESL.
Yes, absolutely. There we go. You're just piling on the plugs. This is BKB.
Hey, what were we hired for? To plug or to cast Dota?
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
So here we go. Yopaj then with the BKB, no buyback, but Blink Deso, BKB, and People's Gift, so clocking in at 1800 HP.
Snapfire is so low. The thing about Snapfire, by the way, is that hero is really strong first 20 minutes. Kind of starts falling off until you get to level 25 when she gets the +8. But this game, Snapfire has been so kind of invisible. Like, we haven't really seen her. She doesn't actually, that's another problem with this draft I have. She doesn't have a great cookie partner in the lane. Because Silencer never wants to be close.
I love that, the great cookie partner in the lane. No, you're 100% correct. It just sounds funny.
Yeah, she doesn't have someone, and this is just the way the cookie crumbles.
I love it.
So I had to build up to that. But anyway, yeah, she has no cookie plow, no slot, no life stealer, nothing else. She has an LC, which is kind of okay, but also will blink him anyway, and TA is hard to cookie with, so.
That is correct. Maybe Earthshaker here, perhaps looking to maybe secure a dunk, but with only trolls showing and the rest of Vendra hiding out in the trees, it's so unlikely.
And he's got Satanic, so even if you jump on him, it's 30% reduced duration. Yeah. Oh, there you go. He sees him.
Blade Mail.
They're so scared of Troll.
Yeah.
By the way,
Blade Mail might kill him. Blade Mail might kill him. Actually, no, it won't. No, it won't. He's 1,000 HP tankier than Legion.
And he's got 45. He's got 45 stats resistance, by the way, from Sanj and Satanic. You're not killing Troll. It's like 90% that Adder is gonna win this. Rip MMR, I guess.
Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna go. I thought we were playing golf. Oh, in goes Boomy, looking for the skewer, but not to find it.
What was that? There we go.
Astral step forward. They'll catch play hard now with the Astral Remnant. Try and nuke him down. Magic Wand charges will come out. There's gonna be the Blade Mail. They're gonna try on for the Troll here. Out comes the cases. They can nearly immediately now. RP to secure the kill as Shaker, Legion, and now finally even at the ground on top of that. Mag just soloing the sports. Yopaj already burns his BKB duration. That's GG. Oh my goodness.
That was, I mean, this is kind of what we expected. This is just your silencer carry, man. It can't, I've seen it before fail, I've seen it here again. It can win, it's just one of those things where you have to be ahead because there's no comeback mechanic. You know, you've...
They get canceled nearly immediately now. RP to secure the kill as Shaker, Legion, and now finally at the ground on top of that. Mag just soloing the sports Yapaj. Already earned the BKB duration. That's GG. My goodness.
That was, I mean, this is kind of what we expected. This is just your silencer carry, man.
Overward going to get scouted out and denied up by him. Brings him to his level 2 as well, so I wonder if he'll use that to try and rotate through this mid lane.
Seems like
Not a ton of mana on Jamesy though.
yeah. Instead, it's going to be the walk over to the side here.
Burns,
Fissure
doesn't
not able to block off, and James, he lets him know how he feels about it.
Well, 100% of chat thinks Geek Fam are going to win this one, according to our poll results. We'll see how that turns out. They were correct last time. We've got a 2 for 2 so far.
100%. Nobody believes in the Signal Ultra. He loses Boar here. Gotta put it down, I think. Okay,
Ooh.
never mind. It's just gone again.
Big rip.
Radiant are scanning.
Great. Looked like they wanted to try and pull there, but it doesn't end up working out. They know that Nurse is in the area. He has Boots in the Clarity. Carl, in the meantime, gonna try and stand underneath this tower, but he has to be careful. He could
Yeah,
dive him
he's
here.
being pretty careful. You know?
Dive? Ooh. Dubious. And now, well,
I think you can just walk away.
one more raise, another body block, and they managed to get the kill. So drawing first blood and telling him outplayed, because that's how he does it.
Yeah, like you want to try and disrupt my mid? I've got my supports here. They got my back. He seems pretty happy with that. He would have got a bit of experience from it as well. Yeah, decent chunk.
320. A lot.
I mean, there's no more 90 GPM talent for this AA, so going to be coming in very handy.
Get the kill. So drawing first blood.
I hate these small camps. Like, you can literally just pull the range creep into this type of small camp that Whitemon's got on the bot side, and the range creep will nearly kill the entire camp. It's ridiculous.
That's frustrating. I mean, yeah. It's not the greatest one. Maybe he has enough time here where he can like pull it back onto the other one afterwards when it gets the full wraparound or something. We'll see. They're moving
Yeah.
over to try and secure some bounty runes, it looks like.
Are fortified.
Raven, Whitemon will be able to get those. Meanwhile, Grimm's able to secure another one. Fissure, block off for the moment. So the trade-off is 2 apiece, it looks like.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Very quiet game so far. Just 1 kill in the 5 minutes.
Yeah, it's kind of the opposite of how I was expecting Signal to play this one, although they are converging on this top side.
Cuckoo, trouble. Zephyr moving in. Toss onto Cuckoo. And
Oh, it doesn't have the mana for the avalanche. Oh.
got the skeletons chasing Cuckoo here. So Salva, back away. Looks like they're fine. All of the lanes going somewhat well. The main person that's been hurting so far is Van on the Sand King. Just level 3 in comparison to Cuckoo's up to 5 on his Beastmaster.
Yeah, not ideal. Just ticking into 4 now.
Chase down. Punch needs another one. Cuckoo able to take the solo, or not solo kill, but able to get the kill on the solo Wraith King.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Punishing any sort of rotation. Grimm's, he was going away, maybe trying to stack a little bit. You've got that 7-minute timer coming up very shortly. And with Alina, you are able to flash farm nice and quickly. So maybe looking to close the gap a little bit, both from the support stacking gold as well as the neutral items.
Chase down. Yeah. Punch needs another one. It's probably the best thing they do. I mean, and they were trying to find a kill onto the Shadow Fiend also at that same point. So the missed kill onto him because the Invis rune. Fissure walk away, looking okay, but this is really bad as they turn onto this Wraith King, trying to take him down, and a Nightmare comes out and switches it over onto the boar. Why didn't could have done the boar? Okay.
Yeah. A little questionable plays coming from Kuko, honestly. He was overlapping a lot of the stun that was coming out already. He was already frozen in the ice from the cold feet. I think Zephyr had him with the Enchant Totem Aftershock stun. Granted, that's not that long, but even just waiting a second would have been a big difference and probably would have picked up the kill.
I guess he was thinking like with the attack speed bonus or something, or not attack speed bonus. What am I talking about? What am I thinking of? It doesn't make you move
Winter's
faster
Curse?
anymore. It's movement speed. That's what it was. Getting there closer, but nah. The extra duration would have just been better. I'm trying to find reasons. I'm trying to find reasons for why it happened. There's no reason. It shouldn't have happened.
Yeah, I guess just wanting to deny him as much as he can. You know, he's level 6 now. He's saving that point. Having a rough time on the bot side.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Chronosphere used. And meanwhile, up top, Geek Fam looking to try and take down Tier 1 tower.
Structures are fortified.
Things looking good for Geek Fam, but there is still Signal Ultra, who's got this Lina, Jamesy, pretty damn farmed. And despite dying earlier, Wraith King is like having an okay game as far as net worth is concerned.
Yeah, could definitely be worse. The big outlier here is the Sand King. He'll want to make a lot more of it, but we can see he's trying to rush the Blink Dagger, and he's 2,200 gold away from that, so he's going to have to make a lot of farm on his own.
Yeah, it's not great. What's his build that he's going right now? Going for the 3 into Sandstorm. Pop the dust, chase forward, does have that Burrow Strike to get away. So that keeps him alive for the moment. The time dilation just about wearing off. It's going to be a while before Sandstorm is back up again. Maybe they could make some type of a kill here with Jamesy, but they might have spotted him on this ward that's up here in this area. I didn't see what path the Lina took.
Potentially. It's nighttime, so it's a little bit easier for him to sneak by. It doesn't look like they're all that keen about going back into the lane, though, on Raven or Whiteman. Just realizing, hey, we've got a level 3 Tiny in the mid lane. Lena's nowhere to be seen. Thinking she was jungling on their end, but wisely just going back.
I just saw a shovel get dropped also by the Wraith King, so that one... Oh, they're moving in. They want to try and contest for this. Couple TPs into position, toss back, and it's just going to be the one kill, it looks like. But 4 heroes moving into position. Zephyr's going to laugh it off.
Yeah, he's fine with that. Space created. Maybe just absolutely wanting to secure the bounty runes as well was a big reason behind it, but if they're only going to be clumping around this one and not even getting the one on the Radiant High Ground, then that's going to be a... Well, I thought it might be a 3-for-1, but Van picks up the one on their tri-camp area.
Okay. 10 minutes in, 1,000 gold lead. I think experience is relatively even. A little bit into the favor of Geek Fam, 2K.
Yeah, he's fine with that. Space created.
And with that, have to see where they go for. Who is it that picked up the shovel? I'm not seeing it on anybody. Where's the shovel?
It is in the shop.
The hell? Get your shovel.
Especially now, right? There's only 4 items possible, so 2 heroes are guaranteed to be without one. I really don't like Midas. Oh, that's a Chronosphere bot lane.
Oh, they got him. Damn sure. It looks like they are going for Diffusal Manton Raven. The fact that he's going for that makes me like Midas a little bit more, but why don't you like it? What's the issue?
Is he going Manta though? He could be going just like S and Y.
Yeah, that's true. Regardless, the like needing to get that level 20 feels pretty important for Wraith King this game.
Yeah. I guess, but I feel like the tempo these days, and they just keep nerfing it little by little, it's gone to the point where you don't get much use out of it at all.
Well, Fam getting together, wanting to make this move, in spite of being under leveled. Van can still stand in the Sandstorm like the best of them. Yeah, that's true. They don't have chrono for 100 seconds, and with that, it looks like they won't be able to make a push for the bottom tier 1 tower. It's a smoke up. Cuckoo, Helm of the Dominator creep can lead the way if they want. I'm not really sure what the goal is here. I guess go mid and try and wait for somebody to TP to defend it, or their call is to run up to the top lane and try and kill the Wraith King in the woods.
Oh, that Sentry Ward just not clipping the Observer in the river too, so Signal has a bit of an advantage on him.
Roar spread out a little bit. Jamesy,
He's low.
he just got roared and punched.
Dire's middle tower
And that is the strength of it. They move over, but I don't think they're going to be able to get there in time. Maybe a deny? No,
Dire's
can't get it.
middle tower has fallen.
And just because of this heavy prioritization of getting some farm, wanting to pick up the Blink Dagger, Sand King does finally have the trusty shovel, isn't using it though, and it's still about 900 gold away from getting that Blink.
Ugh.
So no epicenter.
Spread out a little bit. He's got south.
That's so useful in lane. It's like, what's that? You want a salve here?
Okay, so Van's getting a little bit of time for himself. Bottom side, Raven just trying to go for a little bit of the AFK farm style of play. Hitting down some of these ancients as well. It feels like they've kind of got the majority of what they need online. Or at least they're getting towards that angle on the side of Geek Fam. How about trying to go towards the Radiance next?
Radiant's bottom tower.
The jungle's been stacked up a little bit, and he has been kind of left free just to farm away. He's top of the net worth right now.
Yeah, he's getting a lot. He's doing work with the space that he had. You know, one death. It should have been 2 that he had early on. Didn't impact him all too much.
Dire's
Yeah.
bottom tower is under
Man, that's greedy though, going the Radiance for this. I guess it's kind of useful coming up against the Void and you know, all the little minions that might be coming along with this Beastmaster. Speaking of, he's trying to make a bit of a backstab play here. At least thinking about it.
He did have the roar. He'll be able to rune control. Gets his illusions. And well, there you go.
Instantly took the illusion rune and gets pinged out by the empty bottle Shadow Fiend instantly.
Well, they kill Alina. I mean, it feels like it's just too easy. EKM can do whatever they want in this game. And I guess this speaks to what you're talking about with the Wraith King, where it's like, I haven't seen that many other Wraith Kings go for a build besides Midas Radiance, and it feels like, oh, it's a good answer to the Void, right? He can't get chronoed because it's going to be fine, but it also means that you leave this like huge window of time where